Hello, and welcome to our DogBizPro help video series. In this video, we'll be explaining how to create a new event type. To start, you would just want to navigate to your admin module by clicking on the module dropdown and selecting admin. Once you're inside your admin module, you would just want to click on the Setup tab, Settings, and Event Types in order to be brought to your Event Types page. From inside of this Event Types page, you can view and edit your existing event types as well as create a brand new event type. If you want to edit an existing event type, all you'd want to do is click on the event type in question, and that will open up your editing window. You'll notice that if you attempt to edit a class, mini class, modularized class, or private training event type, there'll be an additional message showing at the top here. This message is explaining that this is a locked event type and it cannot be deleted. The reason being is there is actually underlying logic behind this event type. So for example, this event type is the class event type. This actually has regular class logic hidden behind it. If you were to actually create a new event type, it would actually only have event logic behind it. So again, you're unable to create a new class event type, a new mod class event type, etc. That's why these are locked events. If you instead actually wanted to create a new event type, you could close out of this window and click on the New Event Type button. That would open up your new event type window, and from inside of this window, you'd be able to set up and create your new event type. The first section showing inside of this window is the module dropdown. This will determine what module this event type is associated with. Because events only show in the training module calendar, if you're actually wanting to schedule this event, then you would likely want to choose training from this module dropdown. So again, if you're wanting to set this up as an event type that can be scheduled inside your training module, you would want to click on the module dropdown and select training. The next area showing is the name text box. You're actually unable to fill this text box out when first creating your event type. The reason being is the label will automatically populate over for you that new event type name. If you ever wanted to change the name at a later date, you would just want to edit this event, and then you would be able to change the label again. If you click Save, it would automatically update to the new name for you. So again, you're unable to add in a name when you're first creating that event type, so you'd actually add the title to that event inside the label text box here. So let's say you wanted this event type to be called New Event Type. The next section showing inside of this window is the color text box. This will determine what color your scheduled events that use this event type will appear as on your training module calendar. For example, if you wanted this new event type to appear in orange, you could click on the color text box here, and then from the color box that shows, you could choose an orange color. Once you're finished, you can go ahead and click the Save button in order to actually create that new event type. After you have saved your changes, you should now be able to see that new event type showing in the list down below. If you were to click on that event type, it would actually open up that editing window. You'll notice inside the editing window, there's a new section showing that wasn't initially showing when you were first creating that event type. The section that I'm referring to is the active checkbox. This active checkbox will determine if the event type is active or not. If an event type is inactive, you cannot schedule new instances of it. This allows you to temporarily deactivate events if you're not using them at that time period. So again, you are able to reactivate these event types at any time, and they are not completely removed, just by moving them to the inactive list. So again, let's say for whatever reason I no longer wanted this event type to be active, I could uncheck that active checkbox, click Save, and it would actually move that event type to my inactive list. You'll notice that it's not showing in my event types list here anymore, but if I click the Show Inactive button, now it's showing that list inside the inactive section. Let's say for whatever reason you wanted to actually remove this event type instead of it being inactive, you could actually do that as well. So if you actually wanted to remove this event type, you could click on the event type in question, and that would open up your Edit Event window. You'll notice that the active checkbox is no longer checked because again, it's on the inactive list now. If we actually run to completely remove this event type, we could actually click the delete button and that would completely remove this event type. So again, if we wanted to delete this event type, we could click the delete button, click OK, and that would completely remove that event type. You'll notice it's no longer showing in my active or my inactive because again, it has been completely removed. Hopefully that helps and explains how you can create, edit, and delete new event types.